All right. Well, meanwhile, President Trump has ordered airstrikes against the Houthis in Yemen. He's telling the Iran-backed terror group, your time is up, and that hell will rain if the attacks don't stop on our American shipping assets. Here's what he said. This was on Truth Social. He said, to all Houthi terrorists, your time is up and your attacks must stop. Starting today, if they don't, hell will rain down upon you like nothing you have ever seen before. Joe Biden's response was pathetically weak. So the unrestrained Houthis just kept going, funded by Iran. The Houthi thugs have fired missiles at U.S. aircraft and targeted our troops and allies. These relentless assaults have cost the U.S. and the world economy many billions of dollars, while at the same time putting innocent lives at risk.
And as you spoke to somebody earlier in the previous hour, Joey, this is not just about American interests. This is about global shipping interests throughout the Middle East. And when you have terrorists targeting merchant ships going through the Suez Canal, somebody has to keep those shipping lanes open.
Yeah, I mean, we had the guest on earlier, General Spalding, and I asked him, so listen, the Marine Corps, this was their first thing they did. They got on merchant ships before they got on Navy ships. It's always been the president's charge to protect our interests abroad. I saw Justin Amash was tweeting last night that it's unconstitutional. Listen, it's not unconstitutional for the United States president to use our military to protect our interests abroad. These are our ships. This isn't just involving ourselves in the Israeli-Hamas war. This is protecting U.S. assets in the region necessary for our economy to survive in a time when our economic future is being decided, I guess. I mean, you look at the things President Trump's doing, but if you look at the scorecard, I mean, they killed an al-Qaeda leader a couple months ago. They brought back who's supposed to be the planner in the Kabul attack. They killed they killed an ISIS leader this week. Now they're bombing the Houthis. I mean, I think President Trump is sending, in the quietest way possible, it seems like here at home, a message abroad that, listen, it's a new sheriff in town. We mentioned that yesterday. But we are not going to allow you to poke and prod and kill Americans here and kill Americans there and continue to plot against us. That's not happening anymore.
I think it would be helpful. Maybe we can get our producers to work on this for the next hour. Let's lay out how many American ships have been attacked. I think,
yeah, the number's up there. Yeah,
I'd like to see that. We see the things in our store. We forget they come from abroad. That there's a whole system of commerce that goes over our seas. And so, yeah, it's important to protect our shipping interests.
It's funny, Democrats are so worried about tariffs that it might cost a little more money to bring stuff in, but they're not worried about Houthis in Yemen bombing or shooting rockets at the ships bringing those things over here. That's not a big deal to them.
Yeah,
or at least it wasn't to President Biden.
It's been in the news. It's just, I think when you see the numbers, it's really interesting. So we'll make sure we get that up for you guys as well.
Yeah, and of course, also, allowing wars to start around the world only exacerbates this problem.
Yeah.
When actually dealing with this precise problem is actually spreads peace around the world.
Yeah, this is one that actually impacts our direct interest in terms of the shipping. There are other countries that may benefit from it as well, but the direct interest of American shipping is at stake. Many of these other wars that we see going on, not really in our interest. So,
right, exactly.
So that's part of the whole America First policy.
Exactly.